with the darkness. Today we're going to kick it up to Fantastic, see if that makes any difference. Because today we are going to the bonus levels. I only ran the first one of these to make sure it loaded at all. The cave. I didn't get very far in it, so let's find out what's going on here. We have the cave, floors -2, house, and office. But okay, we're starting off with the cave. There's our demon girl again. And the game just crashed on me. Let me give it a moment because it crashed the other day and it went back. It's okay, game. You can do it. I believe in you. Do you think this has something to do with the fact that I set it to Fantastic? Do you think I pushed it too far? Oh, hey. What's going on? I'm walking. Up there we go. Okay, so this is the cave. And I thought this actually was really quite pretty. I don't know if it's a pre-baked asset, but it actually is quite nice looking. I like these little dust particle effects. And our objective here is to find an outlet. So, naturally I started looking around the columns here. Figured maybe it was a plug somewhere. But, anyway, eventually I gave up and we just started walking ahead. Now notice that even with the graphics set to Fantastic, there is still this weird pop-in with the lighting. I don't know what that's up. I don't know enough about Unity to, like, theorize on that. And, again, I keep saying Unity, my god. It's, I don't know enough about any engine's lighting system to theorize what's happening there. But let's head up here. Again, I said, this is actually really scenic. I like it. It's visually appealing. A little visually inconsistent with the Warhammer 40k sculptures and then the wall of geometry over there. But I'm supposing this is probably like an asset pack. But let's head up the stairs here. I'm getting good feedback from the game already. Well, thank you, game. I appreciate that. But let's just keep going up here. I'm trying to differentiate where the, like, how can I phrase it, like the borders between the moving on. I'm trying to, like, figure out where the borders between each asset is. 'Cause I can't imagine this is all one thing. My guess is this is one of those things where it's a bunch of different elements that you can string together. And I keep expecting to fall through. Let me turn my flashlight on. I think it's a little dark on my screen. I keep expecting to fall through the transitions. Like, that happens a lot in games that use pre-made assets. You trip between the... Oh, I heard somebody fall there. You'll trip between the assets because they didn't connect just right. But let's go. Did the sound just repeat itself? Like it started and it restarted? I think that was yeah, actually, now that I think about it, the first running at me person. I want. That was a cow. That is very much a cow. The first running at me person had red eyes, and then that one I think was Ghost Girl from the first from Plot. Whom for some reason I've started calling Cheryl. I was talking to my girlfriend, she was watching it, and it's her fault. She called it Cheryl first because she's like, that pixie cut looks like a Cheryl. So from now on, that is Cheryl to me. That wasn't even like a haunting laugh. That was just like a yeah kind of laugh. But let me turn my flashlight off. We found our way outside, and unfortunately, just a little tip, if you're going to use these sort of like pre-made light rays, you know, God rays, don't let people see the top of them, because I can actually just see the edge. I can see the cross shape of the light. Especially in a dark game where you're going to naturally look up at the light. But, you know, I watched the first video. I was actually going to say this. I felt like I was a little harsh on the dev. I don't think this is looking at the content, looking at the update notes, I don't feel like this is a digital homicide sort of thing where the person is, flashlight back on, intentionally making a piece of schlock to cash in. I feel like this person is legitimately possibly enthusiastic, and this is their game, and they're happy with it. And so maybe I was being a bit of an asshole, and for that, mea culpa, I apologize. I maybe could have been nicer. I mean, I don't think I... You know, I was busy, like, complimenting it right there, and then that happens. There is this thing called, you know, sound editing. You can actually, when a giant screeching noise starts breaking and popping, you can actually fix that. You can limit that. But okay, we're heading through the cave here, and this is actually a really nice set piece. Can I still sprint in this one? Yeah, I can still sprint. Yeah, no, I just started coming out. This is actually a pretty nice looking underground haunted tree thing. It kind of reminds me of Far Cry 3. Like those weird druggy sequences in Far Cry 3. I mean, there's enough mushrooms around. Now, I haven't seen any batteries, so I don't know how long this is, but I may have just cooked way too many batteries. But, no, yeah, I mean, like, they seemed enthusiastic, and... Okay, I think it's kind of funny that every time I start complimenting the game, something like that happens, like... But, like, yeah, like, I mean, look at this. I mean, yeah, it's probably made by somebody else, and it's just strung together here. But... I don't know. I would have to dig into this developer to learn if they are producing tons of shovelware or if this is actually their baby. And I wouldn't want to criticize. I wouldn't want to be unfair. I mean, there's enough people who are unfair that the world could use one or two more people being more courteous or giving people the benefit of the doubt. Ooh, lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off. I mean, even if it is a bad game that was just made quickly, you know, it's the same thing they say about movies. You can learn more from a bad movie than you can learn from a good movie. But okay, hold on. This is a door, which means I think we are going to get a jump scare. So let's start counting down. I'm going to try to figure out how I can pace this at 10 paces. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, if it's going to come this way, I want to, like... have it walk backwards through me. 8, 9, 10. I started counting backwards. Okay, so I'm probably gonna, I guess I'm gonna get a screamer when I open the door and enter the capital wasteland here. Or not. Unless walking backwards somehow messed up the trigger, which I don't think I would know how to do. We never did find an outlet. Unless... Oh, okay. My fault. Outlet as in, like, the way out of something. Like, the outlet of a traffic jam. Not outlet like a plug. I thought we were looking for, like, a plug in a wall. Like, we needed we had a cell phone we needed to charge to call for help. But okay, whatever. So that was, unless I did something wrong, that was the cave. Let's go to floors. I was kind of hoping it would be like a flooring store, but it is a stairwell. My guess is we're going to go around to various floors of this office building. I guess I should turn the flashlight on. So we're going down the stairs here. It's a very generously wide stairwell. I mean, I don't know much about building construction. I hear a pipe noise. Sounds like a pipe being dragged. I don't know. I haven't seen any batteries yet, so I'm really hoping I don't go crazy on the, You know what I didn't notice? Okay, I said it last time that it sounded like a cow. That is legitimately a cow. Like, there's no way that wasn't a cow. That's just a cow run through a couple of filters. Going, mrrr. You know what I noticed? I haven't actually... There haven't been any doors. Like, this is just a stairwell that just exists. There is no stairs. I mean, this isn't going anywhere. What is this? No, it's just a little imperfection on the wall. It says something about how bored this is that I am literally noticing, like, imperfection. I am literally noticing imperfections in the wall in a desperate bid to have something to talk about. But yeah, no, this is what we've got so far. This is what we're dealing with. And I can't really say much else about it. I really wish there were floors to this. Like, the name of the map is floors. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. That was a new kind of screamer. I think he learned how to do the whatchamacallits. He learned how to mount it on the front of the camera like that. Didn't get any maps. Okay, so we're at the basement, the floor. Is there a spook over here? No. So this is an entirely pointless stairwell. I wasn't even anticipating a jump scare at the time. I'm just like, okay, so this is the game we're playing. But anyway, lest you think that the floors are done, we have Floors 2. Floors 2 Origins. Floors 2 Revelations. Floors 2 Turbo Edition. And I guess we pick up where Floors 1 left off. The twist is, there's more floors. I'm trying not to comment too much because, like, what could I add to this? I think last time we at least had a screamer by now. Little pro tip: you can cook one battery so you can grab another. It's not perfect, but you'll this tip is demon cow approved. Let's just say topped off. But hey, there's batteries this time. That's a new thing. Got some bats. Some C-cell loving. Did you hear about the guy giving away dead batteries? He was letting him go free of charge. Yeah, it's a terrible joke. It's a dad joke. It doesn't matter. I am literally out of shit to say. There is just a cow a cow noise screeching at me. I'm gonna start sprinting. Maybe I can hurry this up a little bit. Is this longer than the first one? Don't you sass me, game. I'm the one doing the her here. Let's see. I'm trying to like follow like a rule of 3, I think. I'm noticing like every 3 floors we get a little bit of a noise. Oh, there's Demon Cow again. I guess we're recycling that. You know, as big a fan as I am of Floors 1, Floors 2 is just... It's not taking the risks. I was really expecting something more out of Floors 2. I mean, they had the same staff on, the same director, they had input from the fans. Like, there just could have been more out of Floors 2. I mean, yeah, the batteries are a new and innovative feature and all that, but like... We really don't get any closure on the threads left hanging in the first. And I mean, warbly scream voice does its best job to carry the role, but with all the behind-the-scenes drama, we were really expecting more of a genius piece. Joking aside, how slow do they think I'm going that I need this many batteries? I mean, hey, innovations. There's now a railing on the other side. That's some hot new stuff. It kind of comes and goes, but it's an innovative piece. Not to tell this game how to do its job, but wouldn't it make sense to have something attack me from behind? I'm moving in a linear direction. My god, how long is this? Oh, there's the zip bomb. I'm about to say, did they really, like, just put the first floors level and then just extend it? I'm sure these things can be added, like, linked together. But I really think there should have been maybe some doors or something. But let's, there's our basement. Okay, that was a new one. Did you like how when I walked downstairs it phased through the wall? Can my arm do it? Yep, my arm can do it too. Yeah, my guess is that when that jump... Let me see if I can trigger it again. My guess is when you trigger it, it produces the object in front of you. And because it's all in the same game space, it's not like on its own rendering layer, you can actually pass it through the environment. Because like most games, like I mentioned in the last video, like most games with first-person view, put the gun and the hand and everything on a different rendering layer in order to prevent that. But, here we go. And thus the Floors duology ends. The end of the Floors series. And we move on to House. Now I should clarify that according to the Steam page, this is a chronological order of releases, with the last one, Office, coming out just this past February. So, House is a maybe improvement on plot. I think I remember seeing this one in the whatchamacallit, the preview images on Steam. So it might be a different experience, or it might be plot 2.0. Oh, this is nice. This shelving thing was in plot, but the rest of this is new. This is new. Wait, pull it. Hold on. Cabro Media. Do you think they... Well, they're not the people who made the game. That was R40 or something like that. Maybe they made the models? Bizarre. Okay, objective. Find the key to the door. Get my flashlight out. Puffies. Donut puffies and bricks are for kids. They cut off the top of the poor trick's rabbit's ears. Okay, we're looking for a key. Let's hurry up. We got our kitchen table set with a very aggressive texture. Okay, it's dark over here. Oh, I heard a screechy noise. Up, we got Demon Pot. We got Demon Pot. We're looking for... Can I do anything with Demon Pot? No, I cannot do anything with Demon Pot. There's the Cabro Media icon again. I guess maybe they made the assets? Did they maybe make these pillows? Or did they make maybe some of the furniture? Or the whole house? I don't know. So... we have a lot of pictures, but they're not, like, of anything particularly. That looks like a warehouse on the moon. This is a street. A store. Okay, I'm wasting battery. I should go back to living room. Let's try the bathroom of doom. You know, there's a couple of really nice tutorials on mirrors. You could have done that one, but we would have had to actually model the character. Okay, fair enough. Appears to be a book. I can't quite reach it. We have our toilet, which is got what looks like a picture of a Sims house, like a cutaway, like The Sims. You know, I just noticed that I was just thinking about doors. There's no door on this bathroom, and it is visible from the front door. When the front door opens from a visitor, if you're on the shitter, you are on a timer to resolve that. But anyway, let's go into here. It's the last room in the building. We have Ice Fist, Fire Fist, and Jack Skellington, Red Riding Hood. And another Cabro Media mug. I don't know Cabro Media. I want to just clarify. I'm not pointing this out because like I have like a sponsorship deal or something with them. Okay, we just had the sound of me trying to covertly finish noodles. Maybe it's in our wooden fridge. I don't know why I bother looking around whenever a noise happens, because we both know that, like, these noises aren't originating from anything. It's not like I'm gonna turn around and there's gonna be a monster there. Like, the game is not managing that. Can't believe I'm back in the room here, but I'm out of other places to look. My bed? Well, I mean, that's actually, that's one improvement. Well, that is a really ugly lamp. Look, the textures don't even line up between the sides. That's an improvement over over plot. This place has a bed. I don't sleep on a couch in this one. Wow, I am legit kind of not sure what the heck to do. No key basket. More pictures of Moon Warehouse and other stuff. But I'm triggering sounds. I mean, I'm getting a sound effect. I mean, here, let's see. Like, we're getting sound effects, which leads me to believe I am progressing the game. Like, I think what it might be is that there's, like, whenever a sound effect triggers, that object, that invisible, like, collider that makes it happen, a new one spawns. And what the game is really asking me to do is to wander aimlessly around until I trigger every one of them. See, like, there we go. See, I got another one. If I walk out here, maybe I go back to the kitchen. The kitchen seems to have a bunch of them. See? We walk to the bathroom and... Hey, it was... Yeah, it's actually the first time you really got a good look at him. I mean, he was in the last one. He's kind of like the Mockingbird from BioShock Infinite, mixed with several other things. Oh, it's kind of a cool model. I wish I could see it, like, in more full body. But was that a lose? Because we never found a key. I don't know, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't care. Let me scooch a little forward here. We have one more, let's get it over with. This is Office. Okay, we are... Find the way out. We are in a car park, it looks more like, than an office. Maybe this map is called an office and, like, you're supposed to fill it with furniture or something. Like, I don't know. Come to think of it, has any one of these extra maps had a door that actually works, like was actually on a hinge and worked the way the door worked in Plot? Because besides batteries, we haven't actually had any... I was thinking about that when I was playing with the light switches in the last one. There haven't been any interactive items. Like, was Plot really the high point of that technology for this game? But okay, so we're heading around the hallway here. And let's, Okay, I think I lost. Apparently, if it's a maze, maybe, and if you make a wrong turn, you get a Satan. I mean, compliments, I guess. It wasn't as painfully loud as the other ones. There's that. We went that way and we got a Satan, so let's go this way. This is like the Stanley Parable. This is Stanley Parable Part 2. Stanley meets a Satan. I can't do the narrator voice. Walking down the hallway, Stanley saw a Satan. He didn't like it, but he decided to walk anyway. Wait a minute. Okay. Does my sprint key work? Okay, it does. Maybe I'm going crazy. I just want to see something. Because we went up that stairwell and went around to the left there. This one goes to the right. I suspect this may actually be the same... Yeah, it is. Like, that's the same corner. But that was the only way to go. That means the entire map is just an empty space with one unavoidable death trigger. Yeah. And that is all of them. That is the entirety of the darkness as it currently exists. But hey, the dev is updating this. Like I said, February had The Office, which, as you can tell, was truly something to see. I mean, maybe he'll update it again with stuff. If I had to rate these, I would probably say I'm gonna put house first for ambience, and just because it's a relatively nice looking model. Cave for being pretty. Um, Floors for being floors. Floors 2. Floors 2 is not the Empire Strikes Back of floors. It is it's a little bit of a slow slog. It loses points purely because it is longer than floors. And then I might put office at the bottom because, well, it just doesn't seem like there's much of anything going on there. But anyway, let's finish the job here. Let's leave. Are you sure you want to quit this game? Why? What is that? A picture of? That's a doorknob. Okay, why? Yes, I do. Game. So, okay, that was The Darkness, and I don't know what to say at this point. At the point I'm writing this, it is still on Steam for 99 cents. So if you really liked this, you can get it cheaply. According to Steam, let me pull it up here. According to Steam, I have played this game for an hour, which means I have spent exactly $1 per hour of entertainment on this game. That's not as good as like the 300 some odd hours of Binding of Isaac, but hey. I really don't have anything else to say about this one. It's just, it is what it is. Okay. Sock Puppet of the Damned here. See you next time.